As far as the follow-up question, with regards to working at a school, a Muslim school or non-Muslim school, you teach young children and you come across something in the curriculum that is non-Islamic. Or even if it isn't non-Islamic, it goes against the ways of the Muslims. Because it's very important for us to understand the difference between the two. The other day we answered a question on Mufti Q&A about Islamic clothes. And we said that even if the clothes that you wear are not Islamic, they can still be Muslim clothes. And that's still important. Many people, they confuse the two. Maybe things that we do that's not from the deen, but it's from the practice of the what? Muslims. And there's a difference. So there could be something in the book that doesn't go against the Sharia, but it goes against the well-known practice of the Muslims, which we should also point out as well. So we say that if you work at a Muslim school, and there's something in the curriculum which goes against the deen, goes against the sunnah, goes against the way of the Muslims, then the very first thing that you should do is try to change it. And try to speak to the necessary people, the principal, the one who's in charge of the curriculum, to fix it. Because you may clean it up, you may skip it, you may explain it, you may Islamicize it, but the teacher who comes after you may just go with the flow. The teacher who comes after you may not even know, may not even realize that it's totally wrong. So the Prophet says, "Man nara minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi." Change it with your hand first. That's the asl. Not speaking out against it, but actually changing it. Going to the people and saying, sitting down scholastically saying, can we change this? Do we have to have this in the book? It's haram because kada and kada and kada and kada. So that's the first responsibility. If the person refuses to comply, or if you're with non-Muslims or whatever the case may be, then at least do one of the two things. Either skip it and tell them to skip it, explain it and clearly shed light why it is wrong Islamically. And you tell them the difference between this book and the Quran. The Quran is perfect. Every book besides the Quran could be right, could be wrong. And Muslims don't believe in it. There is no such thing as two fathers in a story. There's no two fathers in one story. No, there's a father and a mother. Father goose and a what? A mother goose. That's it. Eggs. Eggs come out of one goose. There is no two fathers in a story. And this is 2016. So it's not fun. It's reality. These things, they creep into the books. I'm sure you know more of it than us. So therefore, at least Islamify it. Explain it. Tell them why it's wrong. If you're in a situation in which you're a non-Muslim establishment, tell them your view and your opinion. That way you won't have no problems. I told them what I felt. That way you clear your slate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first and foremost. Secondly, the Muslim children in your classroom. And even the non-Muslims, they can't say that we heard it's okay to have two fathers in the storybook. Because the teacher clearly said, kada wa kada. Last but not least, if you can't do that, if it's difficult, then at least make your curriculum that goes against and sidesteps that evil and that shar, that munkar. And if you do teach it, and you had the ability to say something or change it or speak about it, there lies no doubt you get a sin. Because you're helping them upon evil, upon shar, upon ithm and udwan, sin and transgression. Wallahu ta'ala alam.